police, right? Because I definitely didn't just go and steal it from the factory. But it wouldn't matter because you're not the police and you're not going to turn me in, of course. I just kind of went to the factory and I kind of broke in and stole it. It's not that bad. I mean, you're not the police, right? So you're not going to turn me in. Wait. What? Okay, you're the police? You're turning... Okay, you don't have to, you don't have to put, those little things on. No, not those. I'll just, go this way. Yeah, bye. No one's here. It's safe to come out, right? Oh no, they're gonna catch me. What am I gonna do? Okay, hello everyone. What you just saw was definitely a skit and it was planned out. I did not steal this from the Hasbro factory and none of that was real. You're not the police, none of that was real. Anyway, there is a story behind me getting this figure right here and it does include me paying $0. Yep, that's right, $0 for this figure right here. Now I'm going to tell you the story on how I got this figure, but I am going to be reviewing this figure later in the video, so I'll put the timestamp somewhere on the screen so you can definitely go down and in the description probably and click that timestamp to go to the review, or you can stick around and listen to my story. Alright, so this story starts all the way back in my first Black Series haul, and in that video you'll probably notice when I'm reviewing the Phase 2 Commander Cody that there was a problem with his smaller gun. Now when I first got the gun, I thought it just was how it's supposed to be and that it wasn't going to be a problem, and it honestly hasn't been a problem because with that figure it came with 2 guns and I honestly like the bigger gun better, so I just used the bigger gun to display him and I just put the broken one away. So as you can see, the gun was broken and like this little strip of plastic right here had broken off where the trigger part is, so it was broken and I definitely noticed it. So what I did is I emailed Hasbro telling them about the broken gun, hoping that maybe they could get me a replacement or just say sorry, we can't do anything. But no, what they responded with is, we can't get you the replacement for the gun, so you can have 2 options. Number 1 was I could return the figure, everything, and get all my money back and there would be no damage done except I wouldn't have the figure. Number 2 is we'll send you a free figure that is of equal value. So obviously what I chose was the free figure because it's not like the head was broken off or anything, so the figure functioned just fine. So I said, send me the free figure. Then after me opting for the free figure option, I kind of would have just expected this is kind of like a mistake and that this would all be sorted out and I wouldn't come out with a free figure. But no, there were no complications or anything like that. What happened is I think it was even just a week later, so very fast shipping, this figure showed up at my doorstep. So obviously this figure probably isn't the most desirable Black Series figure out there, but it definitely is better than some of the other ones I've made. Obviously I would have preferred a Phase 2 Captain Rex or maybe a Beskar Mandalorian. So what I got was the Geonosis Battle Droid and I am very excited to review this thing. So now that you know the story and everything on how I got this and how I paid $0 for this, and basically I actually had to pay for the Cody because I obviously had to pay for that. So basically I got buy 3 figures, get 1 free. But now I'm very excited to crack into this thing and do the review. Okay, the first thing I would like to do is just admire the beautiful box art of this thing. You obviously have the depiction of the Geonosis Battle Droid at the bottom there, kind of in black and white, and the red background on the figure looks really amazing. Down here it just says Battle Droid Geonosis in parentheses. It's rated 4+. On the side of the box it just says Battle DR, so I don't know what happened to the rest of the droid letters, but it also says Battle Droid Geonosis on the side there. Then on the backs you get this nice little bio that says, you can read it if you would like. It also says Star Wars The Black Series. This is figure 108, so if you know what that means, then great for you. It also has a nice, probably the same depiction as the one on the front of the box, which is just kind of in a black sort of tone. Then down there there's a lot of information on things we don't really need to know about. So now I'm going to open this figure up. So I'm pretty sure you're supposed to open it from the bottom because I think that's just what I've heard. So I think I'll just slide the knife in there and slice right through there. So here's the figure in the plastic sort of thing, and he looks absolutely amazing. So now we can pop out all the accessories and the figure itself. Okay, so we got the figure out, and here he is. So basically, I'm just gonna go over all the things this figure does and all of like the articulation points, all of the little details and printed details. Yeah, this figure actually looks really, really good. Just to start off, you can obviously see that there's a lot of like great battle damage and like printed parts on here. Just you can see on the like the torso sort of section there. Then on the legs, you can even see more battle damage, like metal showing through. Even on the arms, there's some, and the face looks really great with those kind of battle droid eyes there, and looks like the neck can move a little bit like that, so that's pretty cool. Even the backpack looks pretty bulky for a battle droid. Obviously Lego doesn't have backpacks for their battle droid, but yeah, there's just a lot of great detail on here. There's two little antennas right there. Alright, so I believe this backpack pulls off just like that. So then you can take this kind of backpack right here, and I was wrong. These antennas don't clip onto that backpack. So then you take that backpack off, and then this should just clip into one of these. Alright, so here he is with this small antenna on. It's definitely a lot less impressive than this backpack right here, so I think I'll keep this backpack on, but yeah, you can put that on if you would like. They actually put 2 peg holes in there so you can decide which side you want it on. So obviously the other feature of the figure is you can put his gun in his hand, and this gun looks really, really amazing. This is just like a standard battle droid gun. It has lots of battle damage on there. You can just see like all the wear and tear that they've put on here. It's obviously just like regular printing, but it just looks really, really amazing. And the mold for this is spectacular. So now for the next portion of the review, I'm going to go over all the articulation points this figure has. So looks like you can move his head down like that, so it's kind of like got a neck thing there. Then for the arms, they kind of just can go out about like that on a ball joint, and they can kind of move around like this. There's a small bit of bend at the torso there, like that and that, so you can kind of get that sort of articulation. Then for the legs, they obviously bend like a normal action figure would, and it looks like there's just like up and down on the foot joint there. So yeah, now I'm really dying to put this figure in some poses. Here's a pretty nice walking into battle pose, and now I'm kind of noticing that I wish that there was like a ball joint right here so I can kind of get the legs to move at the hip, but unfortunately they're just stuck like walking like that, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Here's a shooting pose, which I think looks really amazing, and what I'm noticing is on this foot right here, it doesn't seem to be like pushing forward. Obviously on this foot, it will just go directly like that, but on this one, I'm applying a lot of pressure, and it's just kind of like bouncing around, which isn't very good. I don't know why it's doing that. Here's a surrendering pose for the battle droid, because that's what battle droids do for fun. So that's my thoughts on this figure, and I hope you also enjoyed learning how I got this figure, because it was pretty interesting on how it went down, and the skit at the beginning of this video was pretty fun to do. So hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, and I'm gonna go put my droid next to my General Grievous.